Rap news for today. There's a lot of rap stories on Instagram today. Let's view through some of them. And there's a lot of interesting things happening in the rap world. First off, something really interesting happened. Meek Mill says DaBaby is blatantly being blackballed. Do you agree or not? They blatantly blackballed DaBaby. Not my business, but I'm an observer. Which honestly, I'm an observer as well. I'm not in it, but Meek Mill, you're definitely more than an observer. I get you're not really in this situation, but you're more in the rap game than a lot of people are, so you might like get the feeling. What do you think about this? This is very interesting overall. I think DaBaby is kind of blackballed in a way. Some people think it's because of the Megan Thee Stallion thing, what he said on the stage. I can kind of see that being the reason why, and I don't even know if it's just that the reason why his album didn't really sell that well. I think he did around like 15K or something like that, which definitely is not that good. I think the main reason why his music is kind of, even though he is blackballed, some people can really bounce back from that, and it really doesn't matter that much. I think the main reason why could be because his fan base isn't as loyal as some of the other people who were blackballed at the time, mainly NBA Youngboy. He can sell probably 100 to 200K, which is very impressive for being blackballed. Doesn't really matter if he's on any of the Apple playlists, which I think the only time when he really is when it's featuring another artist and it's like a very big song. But let me pull up the exact numbers of DaBaby, how much he sold to be really. He said not bad for being blackballed, baby. That's what DaBaby said. He said 16K, which honestly isn't that good. And also, some people said it might be because of other things, not just the Megan Thee Stallion thing, which I can definitely see, because a lot of people definitely kind of have the same sentiment in the hip-hop community. It might not have been blackballed. But the other thing is, he also beat some people up, and there was that whole incident in Walmart early in, before he really got famous as well. I think it's multiple things that really happened. That whole bowling alley incident, that could be one of them as well. But let's just move on. LAPD has charged 3 suspects in the murder of PNB Rock. This is actually a very good sign. I'm very happy that they charged them. A lot of people in the comments, when they showed one of the suspects, said, this old head killed someone's unk killed someone, all this other stuff, talking about it. The LAPD has charged 3 murder suspects in the shooting death of PNB Rock, according to TMZ. A father and a son have both been charged with the murder and the shooting death of a PNB Rock. Which a father and a son, that's probably the older person on there. LA County District Attorney George Gaskin made the announcement Thursday saying Freddie Lee Throne and his 17-year-old son were both charged with 1 count of murder and conspiracy to commit robbery, as well as 2 counts of second-degree robbery. Freddie Lee Throne is still on the run from authorities. Shantan Tone, the 17-year-old stepmother, was also charged in connection with the murder of PNB Rock. That's very interesting overall. They got the mom on the charge, the son. I don't know how both of them are letting him just do this, like literally kill someone at 17 years old and be involved with it, which is insane. Really shows that the parents are really at part to blame as well, because the dad probably drove him there, or he was involved with it as well. And let's look at this. This has been very highly disputed. People have been talking about this. Should you watch the Jeffery Dahmer documentary or the TV show, things like that? And I don't really agree with Boosie with a lot of things. The whole Lil Nas X things he was saying was definitely wrong. He was definitely being homophobic. But Boosie calls to boycott the Jeffery Dahmer Netflix series. I definitely think so as well. I think I'm boycotting it as well. I don't like the show. He tweeted this out. As black people, we should boycott the Jeffery Dahmer movie. What he did to our black kids is fucking sick. Hashtag Netflix, take this step movie down. It's sick. Which honestly I agree with. A lot of the different things he did and how many people he killed. I don't know how people can really watch that. Also, the main thing is they have no permission from any of their families to make this documentary at all either, which is very interesting that they're really giving all these people like the trauma that what actually happened at the scene, that they don't really already know what happened. This is just a very sad thing to happen, and I think they should probably take it down. It's actually the #1 show on Netflix as well, which I don't know if they would just because of that, but I won't be watching it. Rap news. Elon Musk says the Cybertruck will be waterproof enough to serve as a boat. That's pretty insane, but I don't know. I feel like Elon Musk has said a lot of things in the past, and I think people overhype hype how smart he is, to be honest. Some people act like he invents everything he does. There's definitely a whole team of people doing this around him. I think people overhype him. Snoop Dogg and Mike Epps vibing. I don't really know what this even means. Are they releasing a song together? What's happening in that? I don't know. It's just a picture of them in the car listening to music. I guess that's interesting. Travis Scott creatively directed Future's Jimmy Kimmel performance. That's kind of interesting overall that he directed that, but looks okay. Didn't really, like, impress me that much. It's just, like, a fog machine and him just, like, doing close-ups. I don't really think it's, like, anything insane. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's lit and all this other stuff. I don't think the film videography or things like that is really that insane. Like, I think he maybe could have done a better job, to be honest. And I just think it's okay. The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial was turned into a movie. The movie stars Megan Davis and as Heard and Mark Hapka as Depp. This is honestly ridiculous. Tubi's coming out with this. This trial was overhyped, to be honest. Both of them were abusive. Both of them were fucking annoying. I didn't like either of them. If you like Johnny Depp and were like, Johnny Depp was so innocent and all this other shit, fuck Johnny Depp. Fuck Amber Heard. Fuck both of them. And this Tubi movie is such bullshit. And it's just stupid. Lil Baby and Travis Scott vibing to Bad Bunny and J. Cole, which Bad Bunny is probably the most popular artist, one of the most popular artists on the planet, so it makes sense to say. Probably has a lot of fans in rap, to be honest. I want to see him do a collab with someone. He did do a collab with Drake at one time, which probably should have done bigger than it was. Should look up how many views it has on YouTube. Let's do a quick research project right now. Actually, that's the wrong song. I actually went to Lil Baby on accident. I think in my head I was like kind of confused, but good thing it didn't play the music. That would have been copyrighted, but yeah, his song with him has 1 billion. Actually, never mind. It did blow. It's called MIA. I think I remember listening to this song a lot, but pretty good. Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar is officially 2 times platinum, which was probably one of the best songs on the Carter 5 or 6, whichever one it was, and I agree with that. That was a fire song. Tory Lanez says he wrote for August Alsina before, which he allegedly beat him up, and August Alsina said pretty much he like got jumped by Tory Lanez and his people at, I don't even know where it was at, but it was very interesting overall. And what do you think about that? It's honestly pretty interesting about August Alsina. He's been in a lot of drama over the years. He has some sort of disease as well, and was with Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, which that whole thing at the Oscars as well could kind of be, I don't know. Let's move on. So, rap news. Mr. Beast said he was offered $1 billion for his brand. This includes YouTube channel, clothing brand, and etc. This is a horrible idea if you would have taken this thing. Whoever gave him this deal was laughable, to be honest. $1 billion. I think he surpassed $1 billion by the time he went to 50 million subscribers. I think now his brand in total will be way more than that, especially with Mr. Beast Burger getting physical locations now instead of just online. He says he's going to go to 1 to 15 to 50, so it's definitely a jump. He has the chocolates as well. He has the merch. All the stuff in general is not, it would have to be way over $1 billion. I would say the way he would probably do it would probably be maybe like 100 billion, somewhere on there, maybe 50 billion. I think he'd probably take it there. But who even knows? Like, by the time later on in his life, it could be even a bigger company by then. Hugh Jackman will return as Wolverine in Deadpool 3. A lot of people excited for that, and I am as well. We're kind of confused on what's happening. Is it, supposedly in the show, he does love Logan, and that's always talked about. Is it like him in the Fox universe and trying to find him, or it's just confusing on what will happen, how that works. Zion Williamson says Biggie's Ready to Die helped him overcome adversity. Zion credits this album shifting his mindset and finding resolve in the game, which a lot of things about Zion has been pretty much his weight. They've been talking about that lately. Oh, he's not going to play basketball. Oh, he's going to be injury prone. All this other stuff, really just talking about him all over. But what do you think about this? And I kind of agree. I feel like Juicy definitely, I think probably very good song to listen to, and I definitely do like it. And then at rap, you have Youngboy welcomes 10th child. Youngboy welcomes 10th child into the world. I don't know the child's name, but 10 children at the age of 22, I think he is, maybe 21 even. That is fucking insane. I don't know how he has that many children already, but he's already on some Nick Cannon type numbers. People are saying Nick Cannon needs to catch up, which Nick Cannon is kind of behind, because if he has a couple more kids, he's gonna have like 20 by the time he's 30 or some crazy shit. Like, he's literally had so many kids already, which is insane. And Raps said this, surprising collab. Just joking, it's not a collab. News, Tom Brady rocking with Fredo Bang. So, I'm pretty sure he played his song when he was wearing the yearbook photo of himself. I don't want to play it just because I don't want to get copyrighted or anything like that. ESPN NFL, Jonathan Taylor misses first ever practice. Taylor missed his first practice on Wednesday due to toe injury until Wednesday. Taylor had never missed a practice between Salem High School at the Colts, University of Wisconsin as well, which is insane. To never miss practice is very impressive. I feel like a lot of people really sometimes skip practice, don't want to go, things like that, but he seems committed to football, and it really shows in his game. Complex sneakers, Eminem x Carhartt x Nike SB, Dunk Low rumored to release, which you know all these motherfuckers are going to go wild about this sneaker. I know a bunch of people who are going to try to buy this sneaker. Eminem and Carhartt's their dream come true from some of these motherfuckers. It's going to be so funny to see them all these Carhartt, Eminem collab, bruh. You already know who's going to buy them. Probably buy Monster Energy's drinks at the store every day named Kyle and shit. They're going to be the main ones walking down the... It's going to be a line of people down the door fucking trying to buy these shoes. Which, who knows, it could be good shoes, but that's probably going to be the end of the video. And see you later.